Chapter 7. Question everything you know. Most of what limits your life is not reality. It is assumption. You do not see the world as it is. You see it as you have been taught to see it. Your knowledge is not a neutral collection of facts. It is a set of conclusions shaped by your past experiences, culture, education, fears, and survival instincts. And many of those conclusions are outdated. The danger of unquestioned certainty. What you believe to be, just the way things are, often determines the size of your life. If you believe, I am not the kind of person who takes risks. People like me don't get those opportunities. That path is unrealistic. I'm too late. You do not explore. You do not experiment. You do not even consider what might be possible. Not because you cannot, but because you have already decided you should not. Certainty feels safe, but it is also where growth quietly ends. How knowing becomes a cage. At some point in your life, you reached conclusions about what you are capable of, what you deserve, what is possible for someone like you. Those conclusions may have been accurate at the time, but life has changed. You have changed. Your awareness has expanded. Yet many people continue to live by rules written by an earlier version of themselves. You are no longer who you were when those beliefs were formed. But you may still be obeying them. Questioning is not doubt, it is growth. To question what you know is not to become confused or lost. It is to become conscious. Questioning does not mean rejecting everything. It means examining what still serves you and what no longer does. Every meaningful transformation begins with a single thought: what if this is not the whole truth? The moment you allow that possibility, your cup begins to empty. From limiting beliefs to expanding questions. A limiting belief says, I can't do that. An expanding question asks, what would it take for me to learn how? A limiting belief says, that's not for people like me. An expanding question asks, who decided that? A limiting belief says, it's too late. An expanding question asks, too late compared to what? Questions create space. Beliefs close it. You do not need better answers yet. You need better questions. Where your truths came from. Many of the things you are certain about were inherited, not chosen. They came from family stories, cultural expectations, past failures, other people's fears, moments when you decided it was safer to stop trying. What once protected you from disappointment may now be protecting you from growth. Your mind learned, if I do not expect much, I cannot be hurt as deeply. But a life built on lowered expectations is not peace. It is self-limitation. The difference between facts and interpretations. A fact is what happened. An interpretation is what you decided it meant about you. You failed once. That is a fact. You decided, I am not good at this. That is an interpretation. Someone rejected you. That is a fact. You decided, I am not enough. That is an interpretation. Life gives events. You give them meaning. And meaning shapes identity. When you question the meaning, you begin to loosen the grip of the past on your future. Creating a new relationship with what you know. Instead of asking, is this true? Ask, is this useful for the life I want to create? A belief can be partially true and still limit you. A story can make sense and still keep you small. You are not obligated to live by ideas that no longer align with who you are becoming. Emptying the cup of old certainties. Every belief you question creates space. Every assumption you examine loosens another layer of limitation. You do not empty your cup by destroying your past. You empty it by releasing what no longer fits your future. Exercise. Challenging what you know. Write down 3 beliefs you often treat as facts. For each one, ask, 1. Where did I learn this? 2. Is this always true? 3. How would my life change if I no longer believed this? Do not force new beliefs yet. Just open the door to possibility. Because the moment you stop saying, this is just how I am, you begin discovering who you could become. Affirmation. I release the need to be certain about what limits me. I choose curiosity, growth, and a mind open to what is possible.